The deadly house explosion that rocked a Southgate neighborhood early this morning. Debris scattered throughout nearby streets. Neighboring homes also damaged. This afternoon, we learned 37-year-old Amber Benedict was trapped in the rubble. She later died at the hospital from the injury she suffered in that blast. Her 38-year-old husband, Paul Benedict, was also critically injured. This all happened right around 5:45 this morning on Edison and Burns. We talked to Amber's sister about the devastating situation.
Both very good people, and it's tragic that this had to happen. She was just a great person. Her smile could light up a room. She was, there for anybody and everybody whenever they needed.
This is the third deadly explosion due to gas that we've seen in the past month. On Monday, we reported the apartment building explosion that happened on Detroit's west side. On March 14th, we were on the scene of a home explosion in Garden City. Tonight, we want to show you some ways you can protect your home and your family. 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley talked to a home inspector about what you can do to check for potential gas leaks and what DTE says to do if you suspect a leak.
The moment that you smell that smell, you need to kind of become like a bloodhound.
Home Inspector Jessica Lawton says your nose is the first line of defense when it comes to detecting a gas leak. Natural gas does not have a natural smell, so a sulfur-like scent is added to it. Think rotten eggs. But at times, gas leaks go undetected, and Lawton says you have to go on the offensive.
If you have a really old stove or a really old dryer, you may still have a brass appliance connector like this. And the issue with these and why they don't make them anymore is because they were super brittle, and they have a tendency that as they aged, even moving that dryer or that stove around could cause a crack or tear, and that in and of itself could create a small gas leak. If you see an appliance connector like this, my advice would be to call the gas hotline and have them help you, shut off the gas and get this replaced with a proper, more updated appliance connector.
Lawton says fittings at the joints of gas lines and even gas meters are common culprits for gas leaks. You can use a spray bottle filled with soapy water to reveal them.
If it bubbles, you have a gas leak. Whether you've smelled it or not yet, doesn't really matter. And at that point, if there is a gas valve in front of that, shut that gas off, and then you want to call and call them and have them come out and tighten that up for you.
So you heard about smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, but how about explosive gas detectors? These pick up on natural gas and propane. They're worth considering.
It's not going to hurt anything if it lets you know sooner than you might have otherwise. If you put it down in that enclosed space, not a bad idea.
Lawton says basement floods that compromise furnace and water heater pilot lights can also cause gas leaks. DTE says if you suspect a gas leak in your home, leave the area immediately. Call 911, then call the DTE gas leak hotline at 800-947-5000. We'll have that number on our website, WXYZ.com. Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
Wow, such great information, especially I didn't know there was a concoction that you could, find gas leaks in your home.
And, just so many have happened in our area. Definitely a great reminder for everybody to be on guard.
Absolutely, be careful.
Okay.